of Stevens Point Board of Water and Sewerage Commissioners meeting, recorded November 14, 2022.
There we go.
Dean Shute is coming in.
Hello, me.
Hello.
Well, we have a quorum and it's a little afternoon, so let's begin. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes. Any changes or additions? If not, a motion to approve is in order.
Move for approval, Lockman.
Second, Carl. All those in favor signify by the sign of aye.
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 All the same sign. Motion carried. Claims for the water department. Questions?
This is Carl. I have a question just right on the first one. Check 57154 on those patches. They, they also show up on the other two other utilities, but there's usually what we do is they're divided proportionally, and just wondering, these are quite a variance.
Well, this summer we did quite a bit of construction related to the replacement of those lead goosenecks. So in a situation where the job is for a water service, it'd be more water related.
Okay.
In a situation where we're doing a sewer and water, it might be half. But a lot of these are, and I shouldn't say a lot, this contract that we do every year, we kind of handle on behalf of the whole city. So a portion of this is billable and a portion of it isn't, I guess is the best way to say it. But some of these patches may be more relevant for water.
Patches, not the whole street. So.
Right. Something 20 by 20, 10 by 15, something like that. Yep.
We have our own patching machine, don't we?
No. Okay. The city's got that hot patcher. That's
what I mean.
What are we calling it? Yeah. The infrared thing, but
yeah.
we don't.
Plus a patching unit that just like blacktop in it, but it's made for just
Little one.
Yeah.
A question on patches. It's not directly related to the budget, but I was over on East Avenue yesterday, and there's lots of parts of the street that aren't patched from last year.
I made a phone call this morning. They were supposed to get it Saturday. They guaranteed us that it should be done at noon time, if not.
Thank you. You're way ahead of me.
So,
We have to have it open. It's an open meeting. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. That's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And one follow-up or a separate question on 57206 on AutoCAD renewal. I'm just curious, we're using that for AutoCAD for our base mapping and inventorying, or
no? So our asset management side of mapping, so the system maps as a whole, the things we look at to retrieve records and everything are done through GIS. AutoCAD we use for as-built. So when the construction's done, we take the drawings that are done for the project and change them up to resemble what actually happened in the field, and they're our permanent record, the kind of unchangeable record that we can look back on and see what was done. I can show you probably if you want, but our engineers that we hire to design the projects and the engineering department both design in that. So when you're doing things like plan and profile and all that, AutoCAD's a much more powerful program for that, and you can do it. So we use that to generate the as-built and to generate the plan ahead of time, and we do engage in some of the design work when it's in-house too.
Okay. Well, I was an AutoCAD user, and then just reflecting on how much you contract out, and whether we really needed AutoCAD all the time to read drawings and
we actually
mark them up.
We actually do a fair amount of drafting in there afterwards. Yep.
Okay. Wonderful tool, but just expensive.
Expensive, yeah.
Okay, if there's no other questions for water, let's go on to sewer. So on 57195, which roofs were we replacing?
So this year on the water side, it was well 10, and on the wastewater side, the DAF and blower building. So actually, I guess the DAF and the blower building are kind of behind the office here. Kind of the last two over there to do that need it, right?
Other than our office building, all the other buildings have been done.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I don't know what a DAF is.
The dissolved air flotation building. So it's the, well, it's directly next to, kind of behind the two-story one over there.
Okay.
It's one of the stinkier buildings over there.
One of our solids process, it's a solids processing.
Like mini primary clarifiers in there. Yeah. And what they look like to me. So this was in the capital for this year, and it was for those 3 buildings, and that was a bid project. So those would have been advertised bid and released through that official process.
Great. Anything else for sewage? On to stormwater. Questions?
No.
Not a motion to approve all 3 is in order?
Oh yeah. Yep. I forgot to. Fiber. The short one.
Oh,
Fourth set. Yep.
all right.
2 lines there.
All right, so it's actually 4 now that we're approving.
Move to approve, Carl?
I'll second, Ray.
All those in favor signify by the sign of aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Water supply.
Good afternoon, everyone. Nothing really to add on top of what you see here. Pretty standard month for October, as we're getting ready for winter and our snow removal at our facilities. But other than that, unless you have questions for me.
I saw we had yet another jump from one year to year. We didn't show the complete history pumpage. We didn't have that sheet in the packet. Is that
Oh, the one like this that isn't well 11?
correct?
Our call for the year.
I wonder where that went.
Oh, I forgot. Ben putting that in there?
Yeah, just got missed.
I know last month we were already 1.9 billion gallons, probably close to a record this year already.
It's a good catch,
I'll
guys.
take you by the end here.
I think it can wait until
Okay. wait.
Yeah,
next
I
month.
think so, but it does give you a show of just this trend that we're in, and reinforces the overall, it's not just a monthly anomaly.
All right, let's go on to Chris's report on the sewage treatment plant.
All right. Wastewater plant met all of our permit requirements for the month of October. We did have the water lab audit a couple days ago, for doing our vaccine testing for the water system. I have not gotten a written report back on that yet. When I do, just like last month with the wastewater lab report, the lab audit, I will include that in next month's, packet, as well as any response that's required by us. I'll have that in there as well. That's all I've got for you.
So is that all we test for in our lab, is vacuum?
Our water lab, yes, that's the only thing that's DAT cap required.
Okay.
Further questions? If not, let's go on to the construction and maintenance report, Craig.
Good afternoon. Marvin, just buttoned up a few things, pumping out, everything says on drain, getting control equipment ready for our buildings here and airport. Ray had mentioned just making sure, the vacuum stuff is done during winter time, so.
Very good. Any questions? Joel?
Just one quick item on the community area network. We do have kind of partnering organizations around here that are splitting some costs with us related to some infrastructure to get to a second WISNet service. So we are getting partners on that, which is good, knocks the price down, services everybody well. Other than that, we are doing some more work for the Parks Department. Their project over at Gerke is going to interfere with the current route of the fiber, so we're relocating it and actually kind of building the system up a little bit so it'll be a little stronger at the end. Getting our network out to Plover Water over by the Rural Water Center, so that they can get on the CAN, and redoing some more stuff just around parks and PD. We're putting a better connection into there for a little more redundancy. So that's kind of what's going on there.
How close to the, Clover Water building is the CAN now?
We're over on Burlesky, Roosevelt, whatever that R. On R.
Okay.
Right there, right now. Yep. Because we get to the highway facility, so we're south of them already.
Gotcha.
We just got to build off to the east.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and then, there's a notice, a letter in here from Pam Filch regarding, seeking elected office.
Yep. This, we've gotten this before. We've gotten it before from Pam, but also from employees in the past, and this is the same letter you would have seen about 4 years ago, just indicating she's running for clerk treasurer positions out there. There really isn't any.
We don't need to take any action.
Just a notice, so that
Yep.
as things come up in the future, people can be fully aware of any real or perceived conflicts that we've never had any.
I was surprised to see this letter, because I thought, she's already the clerk.
Yeah, she is. Yep.
And then do you have a director's report?
I do. Wanted to mention a couple things. First of all, Chris LaFave here is the recipient, or was the recipient, I suppose still is, of the WWA Operator of the Year Award. Wanted to let y'all know that.
Good job, Chris.
Right in our, great work there. And then also, the team that, were you coaching this year or participating?
No,
Participating this year. WEF is one of our national, based organizations, professional organizations we belong to. And they have a huge conference every year, and there's an ops challenge thing there where basically you kind of go through the motions of different lab related things and calculations and stuff like that. Some little trinkety things related to
Nerdy stuff.
Wastewater
nerdy stuff.
Wastewater, and they got fourth at the national level there too, which is really awesome. So just kind of a couple of cool things to talk about there. I believe that a couple of months ago we talked about borrowing. Those proceeds are either with us or nearly with us, because they went to the city, so we have those now. So we're good for the next couple of years on that as we look at where kind of rates are going to settle out. And yeah, that's it.
And
Okay.
all the referendum.
All 4 construction-related referenda in the city passed. So which is really good that we're not having to shift gears real quick and do smaller projects. So
What you described.
Yep. So we're good to go there. Yeah, we'll be busy. Yeah. Yep.
So a motion to adjourn is in order?
So moved, Nachman.
All those in favor signify by the sign of aye.
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 Both same sign. Motion carried.
A video of this meeting is available for viewing on the city's website, stevenspoint.com/videos.